everybody. Happy Thursday night in this bitch. Scandal Thursday. Did y'all see this shit? Okay, to all my subscribers that said that they thought that Judge Cancer had shot the president, y'all were right. Y'all were absolutely right, okay? And I was wrong because I really kind of felt like it might have been Millie, but I think that's just because I wanted it to be Millie. On the real, I think I wanted it to be Millie. And I just kind of felt like Judge Cancer was about to fucking die. So, bitch, just go ahead and lay down somewhere, okay? But this episode was crazy, right? Didn't you feel differently about everybody after this episode? I did. Huck busts in the elevator with Hollis Doyle and Charlie the assassin. He pulls a gun on Charlie the killer and tells Hollis, Olivia wants to protect you as long as you don't take the deal the justice has on the table. And he was like, I don't want to kill Charlie, so I'm going to let him go. But if you don't stay quiet, Charlie is going to empty the contents of your body out on the floor of an abandoned parking lot, nigga. So choose your words wisely. Hollis Doyle says, hey, I ain't down with that fuck shit. Go ahead. I don't have a problem. I'll just be right on my way. Zip. Fitz and Millie are taking pictures with the new baby. Fitz tells her, I want to spend time with my kids after the divorce. Millie says, I have been here through everything, through thick and through thin, and I will be here until death do us part, motherfucker. You ain't going nowhere, so get that crazy shit out of your head. He walks up on her real slow and tells her, bitch, don't try me. I'm getting a divorce. Make sure that you don't try to fuck with my chillin'. Thank you. Olivia and Cyrus meet up, and Cyrus is apologizing about trying to kill Hollis Doyle since we've now found out that it was not him that sent that payment to kill the president. It was not him. The president walks in, and of course, y'all know how it go, googly eyes from across the room. Cyrus excuses himself, and automatically, the president starts raping Olivia, okay? Starts kissing her, feeling all up on her. She was like, you are married. He's like, I'm getting a divorce. They would crucify you. She induced labor. She induced her labor 4 weeks before her due date in order to mind fuck me. I'm not here for this, bitch. I'm getting a divorce whether she likes it or not. Liv, please just wait for me, baby. Please just put them panties on freeze for me. Please just wait for me, bitch. I'll be there in a minute. I don't think about it. Why you breathing like y'all just finished fucking? Calm down, everybody. Olivia knew who did, and the look on her face told me it was somebody that she least fucking expected. And ring the doorbell, it was Judge Verna, who had set up the president to be shot in the dome. She was the one that had the cell phone with Becky. She was the one that planted that seed that Hollis Doyle had an old school 1997 dope boy cell phone in his office. Hollis had said, bruh, that shit not mine. I didn't think he was telling the truth because I for one saw him talking on the phone like that. They be tricking people. How the fuck y'all gonna be editing the story in a certain way and then it's different from what we actually see? And that's different when y'all not telling us, but we saw him using a phone like that. I'm not here for that. But now we have to go and see Judge Verna, who is on her deathbed in a goddamn hospital. Olivia is like, why didn't you just confess? You're about to die. Fuck all that. My good name is all I have left. You are right. I am about to die, and I do not want my legacy tarnished by this fuck shit. So I was going to pop him off in order to make sure that nobody ever found out that his ass was not supposed to be the president in the first place. Olivia is like, all right, bitch, whatever. So she's leaving, and she tells her, chin up. It's not like I'm getting away with it. No hair, dying, can't breathe on my own. When Olivia leaves, she gets on the phone and calls David Rosen to come down to the hospital. Oh, really, bitch? Now you want to tell a story? David Rosen is trying to come and see Verna, but the president has come to see Verna first. So we leave from the hospital to the team. The team have to figure out what David Rosen knows. So, y'all remember the bobblehead that Huck and them had planted in David Rosen's apartment, which let Olivia know that Abby was fucking David Rosen? Well, Huck was busy getting beat up by the United States government, so he forgot to take the bobblehead up out the office, right? I mean, about the house. They go and get those tapes, and Abby is like, okay, all right, if you hear anything R-rated on these tapes, bring them to me. They all listened to the tapes and repeatedly one after another. How many times have they fucked? Oh my. Okay, everybody is bringing the tapes and Huck looked appalled. Meaning some nasty shit must have been going on those tapes. What kind of noise? Yes, yes, yes. Ah! Judge Verna dies while the president is in her hospital room and he calls out, "Hey, the bitch can't breathe. Y'all get in here." Well, Judge Verna had died. And y'all, I don't know about y'all, but at that moment, I knew that he knew what had happened and that he had killed Judge Verna. I'm not even gonna wait till the end of the review to tell y'all that, because I felt like I knew that shit as soon as that happened. I was like, nah, that was all too opportunistic. That bitch definitely was killed. Millie is telling Cyrus that I'm gonna go fucking nuclear, okay? I will take his kids away from him. I will tell the press that he cheated on me with a black bitch while I was pregnant. I will let everybody know about every small little discretion he has ever fucking had. And then when he's dead, I will piss on his grave, dance on his grave, and then run for fucking president. So tell him, no divorce, get your fucking life. Millie ain't going no goddamn where. Cyrus is like, oh, bitch. David goes to see James, who's in the park with his little black baby, and tells him that, look, I need your testimony, because without your testimony, we have no case. And this is a very good case of election rigging. We need to take this shit to the Supreme Court. James is like, I got a baby. I quit my job. I don't want my husband to go to jail. No, I don't want my husband to go to jail. In true black bitch fashion, James goes home and goes the fuck off on Cyrus. Your election rigging is gonna cause one of us to go to jail. And let me tell you something, bad, okay? I am not for jail, okay? This beautiful white man is not for fucking jail. I have asthma. I can't be no goddamn fugitive. I'm for 5-star hotels and catered meals and shit, okay? I'm for a vegan diet and music after 12 o'clock to soothe the soul, okay? I am for very classy shit, and jail ain't classy, bitch. You need to get your life, okay? Because I cannot perjure myself. Cyrus says, take off your clothes. I'm like, oh shit, is he turned on by this fiery James? Oh no, I want you to take your clothes off because I'm not sure that you're not wearing a wire. So James is like, are you serious? Are you serious? You want me to take my clothes off so I can prove to you that I'm not wearing a wire? What about if you was wearing a wire? Oh. Surprisingly enough, Cyrus is not that in bad shape. And they both get butt-ass naked and have this deep-ass conversation where Cyrus tells him, I was supposed to be the president, but I'm short. I'm not that good looking by the United States standards, the country that I fucking love, and I'm a little gay. So I can't be the president, but oh no, I can be the brains behind the motherfucking operation, okay? I am the brains behind the pretty bitch that is Fitzgerald Grant. He was my chance in the White House. That was the only way I was gonna be doing what the fuck I was born to do. And when you have an opportunity to do what you were born to do, you do not stop and you do not put on the brakes because of ethics. You do what the fuck you gotta do, because if you don't, you will go on with the rest of your life regretting it. Yeah, bitch, that's all well and good. You didn't confess to me. I feel you. You crying. You emotional. I understand. I still love you, but I'm going to sleep in the other room. I have to go tend to our daughter who is now crying. The daughter you gave me in order to keep me from finding out about this shit. I love you, James. I love you, James. What's love got to do with it? Abby is back at the office late at night listening to all the tapes from David Rosen's bobblehead. And she is replaying everything, even conversations that were had in the midst of their lovemaking. And one conversation where she's sleeping and he's telling her that he loves her and she never knew about that. And she's wondering in her head, could she have been wrong about him? And she keeps playing the tape over and over and over again. Damn, Gina, with the rewind button, I said I love you. Abby asked Olivia if she paid that woman to say that David Rosen had beat her ass. And she says yes. And Abby is pissed off and is running out of the fucking office like a battered woman. And Harrison's like, where you going? You knew all along. You helped her. But I knew that's what you were going to do, because that's what we do. We fix shit. That's what we do. We just go ahead and fuck over people's lives and fuck over people's relationships. And I ain't going to never find no good thing in my life. And y'all made me mess it all up. Harrison says, hold up, bitch. You need to calm the fuck down. We are gladiators. You know what the fuck we do over here. We fix shit. And your relationship with David Rosen was the motherfucking problem. So I had to do what I had to do. So if you want to be up in this bitch crying like a little ass girl, then you go ahead and do that. But you need to know, she saved each and every one of our lives, and she doesn't need to give me a goddamn reason. You need to pull it together. Put those titties up, go get that damn disc from David Rosen's safe and bring your ass back here. Because at the end of the day, it was all good and well when y'all thought Olivia was perfect. But now that everybody finds out that the bitch has flaws just like everybody else, y'all want to throw her to the wayside. Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm not here for that right now. Never again. Pull that shit together, go get that disc, bitch, and that is the end of this conversation. I just say that the monologues in this show give me life. Abby runs over to David's apartment. You love me. You really love me. Yes, bitch, I do. Give me those drawers. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Quinn has $5,000 she done saved up from her paychecks. She wants Huck to kill Hollis Doyle because he's going to get away with killing her boyfriend and setting her up for murder, and he shouldn't get away with that shit. That was fucked up. I agree, Quinn, but you need to move on. Huck tells her, I will do it for free. But if I do it for free, you have to leave. You can no longer be a gladiator. You can't have your old life as Lindsay and be Quinn at the same damn time. That's not how it goes. If you're going to move on with your life and stay here as a gladiator, bitch, we can just go ahead and finish by our date. But if you want me to kill homeboy, you got to pack your bag. See you later, sucker. Bye, bitch. You ain't welcome here no more. You ain't a gladiator. You a regular hoe. She says, never mind. Charlie, the killer, is following James into the courthouse because Cyrus has not yet used his last hoe card, and killing James is that last hoe card. But just as we're pouncing on Cyrus called James on the phone and is like, nigga, please don't do this. I love you. Why are you trying to do this to us? I got you a baby. I got you everything you needed. I'm not trying to sling that down thing in the back from you know how we get down. Why you gonna do this to me? Baby, I'm not going to jail, Cyrus. I'm too pretty for this shit. Charlie is about to pull that piece out and shoot this nigga in the back. Pow, pow. But Cyrus says, no, don't do it. God damn it. Cyrus, you ain't as much of a monster as you thought you was. Oh, you nigga. You sick for that dick too. You weak for that D too. Don't act like you just like another one of these fees out here. You're another one of these fees out here when it comes to that James D, ain't you? Goes in there and gives his testimony, and I was like, is this not easy to just go in there and lie? I mean, David Rosen has no evidence if he doesn't have James' corroboration with his story. If somebody's gonna steal the voting card, then this motherfucker ain't got no story. This is what I'm thinking to myself, right? So Cyrus calls Olivia and tells her the shit is about to hit the fan, bitch. Be waiting for the police. She pulls out a bottle of wine and tells Harrison, come sit down and have a drink with me. Boo, he say, is that bad? Come sit down and have a drink with me, nigga. Obviously, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. James gets on the stand and pulls a true Miley out this bitch. Yes, I went to Defiance, yes. No, I mean, I told you I didn't find anything then, and you just insisted on me being here. I really don't know why I'm here. See, I used to be a journalist, and I was, just doing this because you're David Rosen. You're the district attorney. I was trying to humor you, bitch. I found nothing. I don't know why I'm here. Do you know that lying in front of a Supreme Court on oath could send you to jail for 5 years? Do you know you could be getting ass raped behind the bars? Roxanne, for 5 years? Do you know? Yes, but I don't know why that's relevant to me. I don't know why that's relevant to me. I'm sorry. I don't know. I have a new baby. You want to see my pictures? He's talking to the people and everything. He's being very charming. And he's making David Rosen look like a fucking psychopath. So David Rosen's boss tells him, David, that's enough of this shit. Y'all wrap this shit up. I'm ready to go. That shit is kaput and ain't nobody going to jail today. So David runs to the office. Abby just ran up in the office, okay? And he's like, where's the disc, Abby? Where's the goddamn disc, Abby? I left you in my apartment like a fucking fool because I thought you loved me. I do love you, David. I would never do that. Look at me, David. I would never do that. I would never do that to you, David. Why would you think that? Yeah, whatever, bitch. Get off me. I don't see it, but I don't trust you. This shit is over. Are you happy now? He's gone. Don't forget you can't use this on a PC. You gotta use it on a Mac. Okay. It's time for Justice Verna's funeral. Olivia is at her apartment getting ready, and Edison knocks on the door. He comes in. She says, I have your grandmother's ring for you. He said, bitch, I done gave you this ring 2 times, and you turned me down each and every time. Please, give me a reason. Tell me why. She says, because I want passion. I want fire and devastation and pain and earth, and I want my loins to burn for your deed. But I don't feel that. Don't you want that? Don't you want that, Edison? The president is at Judge Verna's funeral. Olivia goes up behind him. I told Edison I wouldn't marry him. I will wait for you, Fitz. Do you hear me? I will wait for you. Yeah, about that. I was just playing. I was tripping. You know what I mean? I mean, after all, you worked so hard to get me into the White House, didn't you? The look on her face is pure devastation, pure pain. Just like that love that you want so bad, Olivia. Just like that love. He's giving his speech. We find out everything, just like I said. He went in there because Justice Verna called him so she can give him all the teas about the election fixing. She said, we believed in you so much. We believed in you. We would have done anything for you. We all sold our souls for you. And it had to stop. So, bitch, you decided to blow my brains out instead of just telling the press about what happened? Oh, but that means you was going to have to take responsibility, didn't it? Oh, man. Die, bitch. Die. Don't struggle. Don't struggle. Die. Nurse! Nurse, she can't breathe! She can't breathe! Nurse! I told y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When she was laying in a hospital bed and she said to him, you know what, you may be spoiled, you may be a brat, you may know nothing about being a fucking president, but you're not stupid. So you must have known. Now, it's amazing to me that as we move on into the next scene, which is him telling Millie that she was the only one that was real this whole damn time. And that from now on, it's going to be just the 2 of them. And I'm like, really? She was in on it too, Fitz. And not only was she in on it too, but she was ready to rub your name through the fucking mud. Let me get this straight. Because he thought that she killed him too. He thought because she didn't want to get out the limo at the party that she was the one that set him up. That's the same thing I thought, y'all. That's the same thing I thought at one point. At the beginning, I didn't think that because she looked like she was genuinely, you know, like in awe when everybody got shot. Now it's going to be him and her. And they shared this old nasty, unpassionate ass kiss. And I was just like, really, Fitz? You don't deserve Olivia's vagina. I'm going to be real with you. Like, everybody can call her a hoe and all of that shit, but she was down to the drawers for that man. She was down for him no matter what. She could have turned herself in. She was ready to do that. The only reason she never turned herself in or let that truth be told is because it would hurt him. Because it would hinder his career. That's the only reason why she never said anything. It wasn't really about protecting herself. It was about protecting Fitzgerald fucking Grant. And for him to turn around like a Looney Tunes character and tell Millie that she was the realest bitch in the room? Word? The one that induced labor of your child and could have hurt your child? Inducing labor early can like cause issues when a baby is being born. Thank God none of those issues arose. But she put the baby life in danger in order to keep you from leaving her. That bitch is crazy too. If you're gonna exit stage left on Olivia, you need to exit stage right on Millie's crazy ass too, because they are 2 peas in a pod. There are 2 sides of the same fucking quarter, okay? They are 2 sides of the same dollar. Holla if you got them dollars. And I think Shonda Rhimes is so excellent at this character analysis because you look at everybody and everybody has something in common when they seem like they have nothing in common. Millie and Olivia are the exact same person. I'm explaining to you what's the difference. One is white and one is black. That's the difference. One is white, so she gets to marry the white man that she fell in love with. Olivia is black, so she gets to be the mistress for the white man that she fell in love with. That's the realistic shit of our culture. That's the realistic shit of America. And even though everybody on this show is talking about they live and die for America, America has made it so hard for them to do the simplest things. That's my time, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all in the next Scandal Review. I love you. Thank you for being here. And deuces. Peace. I'm going to sleep.